Welcome, beautiful Capricorn. I was like, who are you? Capricorn, to a new era. My name is Emma. Capricorn, we're just going to dive right in and see what we can find for you for this upcoming time frame, which is basically October of 2021. So we're starting with an overall energy here, and we're just going to dive deeper and deeper into this energy. And you're going to have plenty of time to figure out whether this is your reading or not. Then decide if you want to come to the extension where we're going to go even deeper. So Capricorn, for the month of October. Capricorn. There we go. You didn't have this last time, did you? No. Archangel Raphael. That's about healing. It's about becoming whole. It's about discovering. It's about discovering the whole of who you are. Is also what I'm getting. It's not just becoming. Well, I guess that's what it is. Like becoming whole is becoming. What a brilliant reading. Becoming whole is about becoming whole. Obviously, if you become whole, if you feel like you're one with yourself, if you're in alignment, if you're whole, if you're complete, then obviously you're going to open up, expand. You're going to discover so much more about your full potential, about who you, like exactly who you are. I'm getting that with a tree of life. It just feels like this tree trunk, like this huge tree trunk that comes from earth that sort of blossoms into your heart there. Together with the butterfly. There's actually several butterflies up here in your hair, but it's like one major butterfly down here that for me speaks about transformation. So with this tree of life feeling coming up through your heart with this big transformation, and also something about like becoming, like knowing more fully exactly who you are, trying your wings on. And then I'm getting something like in the image of, in the image of what? Or do you say that? In the image, you're in the spitting image of, like you resemble someone else, or you're such a lookalike of someone else. Maybe that's just for one person, Capricorn. It's like, don't pay too much attention to what I'm saying. Then we have two of everything. It's like Noah's Ark. 2 horses to foxes to llamas. I see a squirrel, a rabbit, the butterfly. Yeah, so there could be something besides the story, Noah's Ark. There could be something about like the two, like coming together, like being with your specific group, like with finding your soul tribe, finding your soul person, something like that. We're going to get deeper and figure all of this out. Excuse me. A little bit of coffee helps everything. Okay, so why is this Archangel Raphael here for Capricorn, please? I just saw a hammock. Have I talked with you guys about that before? You know, the beds that are just hanging up, you could just swing from side to side and like lay and rest in them with like a waterfall right next to it. So either you have one of these and you're laying in it and you're just really enjoying swaying back and forth in it, or it's like you need a vacation to go and lay in one of these with like the waterfall right next to you. See this resting thing there? Okay, why is this here for Capricorn, please? Empress, and then, okay. There you go. Cards are literally shooting out of here. And then we have one card that flipped so fast I actually didn't see it happen. Seven of Michael, being shown a new path. being shown a new path. So that's in the mix as well. This is a beautiful, oh wow. Wait, what was that? Shown a new path, number 7. So there's a completion. Look at this, guys. Oh my goodness. I don't think this has ever happened in any reading that I've ever done. Ever. 1, 2, 3. The Magician, the High Priestess, and the Empress. I don't think this ever happened. I mean, look at those cards. We have the beautiful process because we have a 1, 2, 3. But this is like the 1, 2, 3 of, we're starting with the Magician, the High Priestess, and the Empress. It's not just any 1, 2, 3, cards. This is the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress. This is like as good as it gets. When I say there's something about like completely understand your full potential, you think? I mean, I'm a little bit lost for words. It's almost like, where do we go from here? Obviously up, obviously more, obviously expansion. Like, you're becoming the Magician, you're becoming the High Priestess, you're becoming the Empress. These are like as good as it gets. This is Magician in a I don't know what to compare it to. Capricorn, you're the month of October. I mean, this could be it for you. I don't know if like this could be it. I don't know what to say. It's like, this is not it for you. I mean, life continues on and we discover new things all the time, and there's always continuously growth. But it's like, what do I say? But it's like, if you've been wanting to win the lottery, here it is. If you've been wanting to meet the person of your lifetime, here they are. If you want to, you've been waiting to hear for some news for like 5 years, and here it is. Like, you've been waiting for this shift or this change or whatever, and here it is. You're battling like a lifelong illness, and now here's like the verdict is in. You are free. Like I don't know what to do with this. It's like so good, and like I would have talked about the Magician card if it came out on its own. I even would have talked about it if it would have come out like this. But the fact that we have the 3 of them in a row, it's just who you are becoming right now. No wonder I'm talking about, like, if you're whole, then you're that's what I'm starting with. Like, if you're whole, then you're whole. Like, wow. Like, if you're completely complete, you will start to understand your full potential. No wonder. I mean, the tree of life coming up through your heart, grand transformation, coming together completely with your soul tribe. If we can, like, why is this here? Can we, is there any way that we can sort of, explain this, go deeper into this? Okay, we just need to get one thing out of the way. The Temptation card. Capricorn, you're feeling it. You're feeling this shift taking place. You're feeling like I can't get over this. This is like unbelievable. We have miracle healings taking place here. We have full recovery of something. This is like unbelievable. You're becoming whole within your heart center, and you're feeling it. You're understanding that this is taking place. You're understanding where you're headed. You're headed into something really gorgeous here. And excuse me, there's Maybe not for all. I'm not saying this is happening for all, but this is coming out, and it's like I just have this feeling like we're going to continue on this beautiful path of what just came out here. It's like we need to clear something up first. We need to get this one out of the way before we continue on this beautiful journey, and before you're able to continue on this beautiful journey, because it's like once you're now stepping into this gorgeousness, the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, which is like you can create whatever you want, whenever you want, with whomever you want. You have full access to your psychic abilities. You have full access to your strong intuition, paying attention to it, following it, being everything you can be, feeling worthy, feeling like no wonder the planet, this is not like you're being arrogant or on any high horse whatsoever, but this is like no wonder the planet is such a beautiful place, because I'm here. And it's not like arrogant in any way. It's just how it's supposed to be. It's so strong, it's so powerful, and you're feeling it, Capricorn. Whether you're a woman or a man, what age, it does not matter. Wherever you're at in your life right now, and you're drawn to this reading, like you're feeling that there is a shift taking place as we speak. You're feeling that, okay, something is happening with me. Something is getting going here. I might need a glass of alcohol. I might actually need an extra set of sugar today. Is there anything else that I can binge watch on Netflix before I get going with my meditation? Like I'm just trying to say, I'm not saying no to alcohol. I'm not saying no to sugar or any type of series on Netflix. I'm saying everybody's free to choose whatever they want to choose for their life and whatever they feel like is the best for them. I really truly believe that. There is an underlying temptation though to run away from what you feel is like a little bit scary, to get out of this comfort zone that you've been in for such a long time. And it's a little bit nerve-wracking to be out of control. You have asked for it though. You want this type of, you want to know that you're the creator of your universe. You want to know your innate psychic abilities. You want to waken them up. You want to wake yourself up. You want to be really in on it, on this beautiful shift that is taking place on planet Earth right now. You want to be a part of this, and you've asked for it. In whatever way you've asked for it, you have asked for it. And now when you feel like it's here, you're getting, things have been, I remember this, Capricorn, that we've talked about this just for the past few weeks. This is a recent shift for you. It's not too long ago that you felt like finally something is starting to move forward, whether that is like finally you find your partner, finally you found your dream home, finally you saw some money starting to come in, finally you got some sort of like your body back more into alignment, like just something started to move forward in the sense that you would say, this is the right way. This is like, I'm starting to see a shift taking place now. It's really starting to move forward. Maybe not all at once, maybe not like, and then the heaven opened, maybe not, but it's like, I feel like you've started to see some sort of shift. We are moving towards better futures, if you will. But this is a different ballgame altogether. Like this is it. This is where I want to be. I'm in Capricorn this month, for sure. I'm stealing your energy. This is what I want to be. The Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress. Are you kidding me? And it's the process. It's the wish and the dream. No, it's the wish and the dream with number 1, which is 11. With the let's make it happen, 22. With it's all done, 33. 1, 2, 3. Ready, set, go. And there's a temptation. There's a like there's a pushing it to stay up a little bit too late. There's a waiting just enough so that you have to stress a little bit. There's a tendency to go for, like, are you really, really in the mood for one more cinnamon roll? And you're like, no, I guess my body doesn't think so, but I'm going to take one anyway. There's a little bit of like, you know, somewhere that will throw your energy off. You know that if you don't get enough sleep, you're going to get a little bit off balance. If you're adding a little bit more sugar than you should to the body, and that's why we can't debate these things saying this is good or this is bad. The amount of this is good, the amount of that is bad, because it's so individual and it's so on a day-to-day basis, depending on what's going on with you. So on one given day, you can eat like all the candy in the world and it doesn't affect you. And then on the next day, it's like you take one little extra piece and the whole body has already said no, but you take it anyway. And it's like, it just feel nauseous because it just doesn't fit today. Yeah, there's something about, you know, that though. You might not sit there going, oh, I feel this enormous wave of new energy coming in and I am the freaking freak of this earth and I am like the awesomeness itself. And I don't know if I really want to be this awesomeness just yet, so I'm just gonna have this piece of candy or this glass of wine and an extra glass and then maybe an extra glass. And then I'm gonna stay up a little bit too late so that I delay this awesome energy. You might not sit down and say that and think that, but on some level, you innately feel that what you're doing right now is slowing the process down. Have we talked about this before, Capricorn? Maybe we touched on this. There's something ringing in the back of my mind, or was that for another sign? I can't remember. Anyway, if it's to slow the process down, at least when you're taking that extra glass of wine or that extra, when you're feeling literally that the body actually had said no, that you're not eating this now because it's so in alignment with your body, you're eating it though you feel, or you're not pushing the sleep boundaries. You know what I mean. You're doing it a little bit to slow the process down because you feel perhaps a little bit out of control, or you don't really know what's going to happen if you sort of let yourself just fly. If you just let this one rip, you don't fully understand where it's going to take place or where it's going to go or where it's going to lead. And so to feel like you're in some type of control of this shift, although this is the shift that you want, and although this is the shift of a lifetime, so good, there's this temptation to go for the thing right now that slows the process down. And what I started out to say, that's nothing wrong with that. That's your fear talking. And that's like, okay, so instead of saying, oh man, I just never learn, I should go to bed earlier, or why do I eat that when my whole body says no? And so then you feel shameful, or you feel guilty for doing whatever, you feel like you shouldn't do, or whatever this is for you, to at least be kind to yourself as you're doing those things, because, and sort of say, well, you know what? I am somewhat little mini freaking out here. It's not a freaky full-on freaking out, but it's like a mini freaking out. And I'm going to just do what I need to do to sort of not have a full freak out, because I'm a little bit afraid of what's going to happen, although I like it. What you can do is to say, once you're going for that extra thing that you feel like you don't want it right now, is to say, you know what? There's another way to control this. When you feel like this enormous shift is taking place and you're coming into magicianness, you're coming into the Empress, the High Priestess, just awesome energy, is to say, I have control over this. And at any given moment, you have the right to say, hey, it's too quick for me. Instead of saying, it's too quick for me, or staying up all night, it's too quick for me. To at least be healthy and to at least feel good and move forward, but say, this is too quick for me. This is so awesome. I'm going to continue this in the extension and see what else I can find there for you. See what else wants to come out around this. If you feel like, man, this is me, I am feeling it. I know I am feeling it. Or even just wanting this. If you have an interest in it, you know, does this reading resonate with me? Do I have an interest in it? And you're so welcome to the extension of this reading. The link to that is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching, Capricorn. Awesome. I am right there with you this month. I'm going to claim being a Capricorn this month. I don't care what I am. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.